Neverland. Everybody's favorite bad guy here. Superman. Oh yeah, I still got it. Oh, that's not... I still got it. Oh yeah. Sorry, get out of here. Sorry I've been away for so long. I always try to do a weekly vlog. You know, and I'm sorry I don't look that great right now. I'm using different lighting. Listen, you guys have blown my mind. You have taken something so small and so intimate, and wow, over 100 subscribers now. Wow. I mean, I'd be stupid not to say thank you for that. 101 subscribers, man. Small community still going strong. I really want to thank you for that. Thank you for indulging me. Thank you for taking the time to watch little old me bitch at a camera. Thank you. I really appreciate that. More than you know. I never... You know, and it's one of those goals, man, you know. But I never had the preset to even fathom or even think that I would make it to over 100. Wow. You guys are awesome. You're awesome. It's fantastic. Thank you. Wow. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It's hard to get over that as I'm saying it at the same time. It's pretty cool, you know. I can remember, I'll do this real quick so I don't bore you. I can remember doing on the road vlogs when I took the epic trip and where it snowballed from there, you know, all the way up until now. And I've been doing this now technically for years, but I'll be honest with you, I never thought that I'd take it this seriously, where I, you know, come up with series like Rant to Own, or which another one's coming, by the way, I do promise. And coming up with, like, you know, side stuff and Q&A. Oh, by the way, Q&A. You've got a week to ask me a question. I'll answer anything. Go for it. It's been a while since I've done that. And I feel so piss poor because I haven't kept up with you guys and what you want, and, you know, it's a give and take thing. Thank you for over 100. That's huge to me, you know. I really want to thank you for that. Let's keep her going, you know. I don't have any set goals, though. Like, I'm not about views, I'm not about subscribers per se, but a lot of my subscribers, a lot of us, we all know each other. You know what I mean? On a personal level. And some heard about this channel, my channel, from word of mouth, you know. I really think that's really cool, you know. Thanks for the respect. I really appreciate it. By the way, Asphincter hits the dislike. But honestly, though, I really think it's cool. Anyway, on to my next point. I'm sorry I've been staying away for so long. I do work that much. As you know, if you followed me this far, obviously you have. Over 100, man. Wow. Right? I do work that much. I want to take the time to explain to you why I didn't make one last week. I always try to keep a weekly thing going, as I've always said. There's a friend of mine out there, down in the bayou. I don't know if he'll see this, but I hope he does. He's a good fella. I've never... Well, maybe I touched base on him before. Now, I'm going to try to keep this short, because it's quite the long explanation. One of my favorite channels I've watched and followed for... Geez, I want to say about 8 months now. I mean, just to put a time frame on it. Really good dude. A really good person. Like, salt of the earth. Truthful. What he does in his channel, he's always investigated into, like, things like... And I try not to talk about this on my channel now. He was the main source for me, because if you guys know me at all by now, and you should, obviously you do, I study up on a lot of stuff, like worldly things that are going on, pretty intense situations. I just like to stay in the know, right? His name's Charles Walton, W-A-L-T-O-N. I would have encouraged you to look him up, but unfortunately, YouTube decided to terminate his channel. I'm not going to talk about what he went into to get himself terminated, but his channel has been a favorite of mine that I've followed religiously, for lack of a better term, for, a better part of 8 months now. I want to give you a shout out, Charles. I really think that you're a real stand-up guy. And some of us, some of you that are watching me now, you all have those channels, right? Like, I don't want to say dirt sheets, but where you get information from. Like, maybe you study up on a certain subject, like ufology or religion or whatever have you. The stuff that I don't talk about on my channel, per se, even though there is a religion, spirituality one coming up that I did promise, that you look into for yourself, because, it's like, you really can't put a label on it, but you try to get truth from out there, so this way you can, and I've always talked about it, so you can have information on the subjects you love to study about. Well, he was one of them. When I got into him, he was talking about, and I can't remember the first subject, and Charles, if you're watching, I really wish I could remember when I started watching and what subject you were talking about. But there was one that stood out. I just can't remember, but the main focus for me, when I really started to follow his videos that he always put out on a daily basis, sometimes hourly, was about the Las Vegas shooting. And when he was looking into that, it's such a tragedy, man. I mean, anyway, I'll leave that out there. I don't try to do this on my channel, but the information that's been put out, it's put out there for a reason. He's a good dude for that very reason, because he always stuck to his guns and really wanted the public, you guys, me, us, to learn the truth. Like, he was really intense on it, man, because he should be working for some conglomerate that will independently pay him, to do so. Because he's a truther. And I don't mean to put a label on you, Charles. I'm just saying I'm a truther, too. Matter of interpretation. I hope you receive me the right way. Because you deserve, to be an interviewer. Like, to have your own, I don't want to say channel, but I don't even want to say TV show, because that's too conglomerate. And I get it. Because you're very intense on the truth and getting the facts out there. And I can't appreciate you enough for that, for really opening up my eyes and really keeping me in tune with, what's really going on, because he's a good guy that way. Unfortunately, he was shut down on YouTube. And my point is, out of respect for Charles and what he's tried to convey and what he's tried to bring forward, and for him to be stifled, for him to be, he was so intense on everything. It's all to do with the Florida school shooting now. YouTube decided to cap him off and shut him up and terminate his channel. I protest too. I don't think at all that he was, and I followed him. I still follow him intently. I still have him on Facebook. We've chatted. He's not a dangerous type of person at all. He is guerrilla-like. Guerrilla radio-like, I mean, to be clear, because you don't want to offend anybody. But he doesn't safely. Like, he doesn't come across as like this intense, like in your face, but he's still in your face, because he uses his brain and he uses his heart and the grace of God above, you know what I mean, to get that information. And I think that that's honorable. I think that's great. I think that that's awesome. I mean, I applaud you, sir. Thanks for giving me something to watch while I'm having my bowl of noodles, or you know what I mean. But it's not about the bowl of noodles. It's about taking in the right information from the right human being. Emphasis on human being. So I didn't do a video last week out of respect for his channel being taken down. So Neverland, if you could forgive me. Plus, life has been busy. You know, it's a lot of work. Pizza doesn't make itself. But I just wanted to put that out there. Just saying, hey, no, I'm still alive, man. I'm still here somewhere. I just try to. Excuse me a second. And also to give you an update on what's to come. And by the way, apple juice, don't get all hot at me. Sip of the apple juice for the working man and working woman. Pinkies up. Yeah, some good stuff. Update. Things coming up. Because I feel, especially after 100 subscribers, man, that's super cool. Super cool. I mean, there's going to be a hate mail part 3 coming. I have a lot of negative comments that I have to read out loud because I choose to. And you guys like it. It's entertaining. So you guys want that. So that's coming up. Rant to Own part 15. 15! I was telling my girlfriend earlier, I only expected to make it to 10 and I was just going to cut that series off and like go with something else. But you guys always want Rant to Owns just to keep it coming, Ty. Come on, I need more, you know. There's people I work with that watch me. Thank you. Hi, by the way. Love you. Nah. You guys are awesome too. That want them to keep coming in because there are people with blue shirts on that are awesome that I appreciate. They go to the gym and they're running on the treadmill or they're using the elliptical or something and they just put me on in the background so they can focus on being that intense. I think that's great, man. That is awesome. I want to thank you for that respect. I went out. Excuse me. Here it is. I just looked at the clock in the corner. It says 5 a.m. Well, hey, ain't no rest for the wicked. I feel obligated, especially after the 100 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. To at least let you guys know what's what. And thank you for watching me so far. I really appreciate you for doing so. I promise I'll keep her going because sometimes you just got to keep her going. There's no excuse. You just go. But yeah, Rant to Own part 15, which is amazing, phenomenal, and it's because of you guys that I do it. I still remember the first 2, and I never had like this inkling of what I was going to say, and I just spew at a camera. You know, I get to curse and swear, and yeah, that's great, but at least I get to be real with you guys. And that's what it's all about for this guy right here. And it's therapeutic, and it's wonderful. And I can't be thankful enough for that. I really want to thank you. And the hate mail, I think you guys will appreciate it. I really think you would. But anyway, in closing, sorry I kept you so long. As you know, I'm pretty long-winded. To Charles Walton, Charles, sir, I really want to, I hope you're watching this. I really want to thank you for what you've done. And by the way, guys, his channel's still down, but he's still on Facebook. Feel free to add him on. Charles Walton, Charles, W-A-L-T-O-N. Great guy. I recommend him. He's a super sweet guy from New Orleans, from the Bayou. But no, he's a great guy. I really recommend if you guys are out there looking for, like, you know, I'll go as far as to say looking up the truth on some things to get down to the bottom of some stuff. He's still doing work, and he does great work. I do recommend him. Again, I don't know if I talked about him before, but I'm just very thankful he's around. You know, he's one of us. He's on our side. Because that's what this channel's about, too. I don't go in depth with, you know, school shootings and religious things, and because I don't think it's for me to say. But I do study up on that a lot, and I try to keep an open mind, and I try to keep my mind fed with the truth, the good of the information. And I highly recommend his channel, but unfortunately it's been terminated. But at the same time, if you have the means to get a hold of him, tell him I sent you, and I hope you enjoy his stuff as much as I do. So, like I said, out of respect, last week I was going to vlog. I was going to put up at least an update like this or something. But out of respect, deep respect, I decided not to. You know, just because. There are things that are right and wrong in this world, and I choose to do what's right. Especially in a moral sense, because that's what this channel is all about. I really want to thank you guys for keeping up with me. I really want to thank you guys for giving me the means to do this for myself too. I guess in sort of a selfish way, but again, it's just a selfish platform. I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for the 101. Let's keep it going. I mean, I'm not about numbers. I just do what I do. And I'm glad you guys are in tune with what I do. I really want to thank you. That means a lot to me. As long as you can relate to what I'm saying, then we're all doing good for each other. Because that's what this channel's about. It's about you and me, not just me. If I'm helping somebody out there with a struggle, which I've gotten messages before, I'm so thankful. You know? Because I'm not the be-all and end-all. I'm the been there and done that. And if I can use my powers for good, then damn it, I'm going to use my powers for good. Because I have a good heart, you know? And a lot of you out there that I know on a personal level, that make up for most of my subscribers, which I will say flat out, you also have a good heart. And I'm very thankful. And I love you for that. Separately, yet equally. Right? So, I'm still alive, I'm still here, and I promise to always be here, whenever you need me. Thank you for watching me, thank you for supporting me. I can't thank you enough for that. I don't even have the words, you know. I really think that thank you undersells that too at the same time. It's amazing. You guys are amazing. And Charles, if you're watching, you're amazing too. You called me amazing. I don't think so, sir. You are. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. So much. It's amazing. You're giving me a great feeling. It helps me with a further sense of purpose. It's awesome. Let's keep her going. All of us. Community is community, but it takes people to continue the community. We're all good people. So let's continue. Right? Thank you for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah. It's amazing. Let's keep it up. Remember, I'm always so proud to say this. If you're working too hard, you're doing it wrong. Superman. Everybody's favorite bad guy. I'm only the bad guy because I do it for you. Out. I love you. Thank you for the 100 subscribers. Thank you so much. I will be back soon. That's a promise. I'm going to try again for a weekly thing. You're just going to have to forgive me for last week. I explained why. Rent to Own Part 15. 15 is coming up. And a Hate Mail Part 3. But like I said before, On this one, comment below. This is where you comment. Q&A. Q&A. Ask me anything you want to. Anything. No holds barred. Anything you want. I'll answer in the week. And then I'll get to either Rant to Own Part 15 or the hate mail. This is all for you guys. Q&A. Ask me a question below. All of you. Ask me something. All of you. I'll answer it next week. And I'll see you then. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, bad guy out. Thank you.